And we are live. Welcome to the Sunday Scaries presented by Cottonwood Media. I am your host. And it's been a while, so we might have to go through quite a few of everyone's favorite introductions. Okay.
We have no clue who anyone is anymore.
No, yeah. If you're not relevant, tough. All right. It's me, the King of the Grove, aka your favorite host, aka hot on the mic. Let's go. I'm joined, as always, with my I don't know. What do you want to call yourself today?
I don't have it today.
Okay. Well,
My team lost, so I'm just at a loss for words.
the second in command, the pilot of our own destruction. This is week one. All right. Just to clarify, if you're just listening to this, that's great. You're going to think, wow, these guys are really on top of it. We spent no less than 20 minutes trying to figure out where the light was entering the room from, because I was whiter than a ghost. So what are we doing?
More than normal.
Yeah, which is alarming. So
I'm surprised we got renewed for season 2.
yeah.
I didn't think we were going to be here today.
Oh, baby, we really fought through all the adversity.
We thank you, all 4 fans we have.
I'm pretty sure that
they're just the rotating guest speakers.
Yeah. Damn.
Got them.
We got a lot of week 1 football on deck. This is the greatest day to be a sports fan, probably.
It was a good Sunday.
Because no matter what you think, my team's got it, or you're hoping that Caleb Williams accepts you as the worst team in the league and will join your team.
Yeah.
50-50.
My team's 1 loss away from hitting panic button and going for Caleb Williams.
Well, you can't.
Yep,
you can't panic. You've got...
Nope. Our opponent next week is definitely panic-esque.
Okay.
We lose there.
Let's just start Thursday.
Yeah, go over Thursday.
And then we'll do the 10 a.m.s leading all the way up to Sunday night. And now currently we are recording this. Sunday Night Football is happening somewhere near us. If we have to just take a hard pause and just lose like he's running it back right now. There's been a fumble. No, dead ball. No, I mean, he was running.
Refs called it off.
Okay.
Most likely.
That's kind of that's the live reaction you're getting right now. All right. Thursday night. Now, we have always been, and I will always stand by, this is a Goff podcast.
Nope.
And one day I think he'll hang out with me.
Nope, because I'm going to blast him.
He'll be like my son friend. It'll be cool because I think I could teach him a few things about football.
That checks out. He is not good. I don't think he was the reason they won it all either.
Well, he didn't turn the ball over.
62.3 QBR.
QBR is different than which one is the one? Is QBR out of 150 whatever?
No, I don't know. There's
either the QBR is out of 100 or 153, but then the rating is out of
one of them's it's again week 1. I haven't looked up stats. I'm still in baseball mode.
But can we all agree that both are made up?
Everything's made up.
Okay.
Points don't matter. Whose line is it anyways?
Bing.
Got it.
Here's what surprised me most about this game. They didn't let Jahmyr Gibbs score.
Yeah.
They
fantasy rosters feeling that one.
They felt like on purpose. Didn't let him run the ball when it was like in a range to score.
Well, 7 touches compared to David Montgomery's 21. I get it. David Montgomery is the vet there. He's been there. He's done this. He's done that. Cool. Got 74 yards and 21 carries. Jahmyr Gibbs, 7 carries, 42 yards, 6 rush, average yards per rush. Like long of an 18. I get it. So I mean, take that one away. 6 for 24. Am I doing my math right? That's still 4 yards per carry kind of thing.
Right. But I also think that if you looked at that, you would say, well, he had the most explosive play on the ground.
Yeah. Like he's an explosive player.
And he was not hardly used in the passing.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is just rookie
maybe easing
rookie
into it.
woes. I don't know. There's a lot of rookies. If today it really felt like watching football. It's a completely new league. It feels so young.
All the quarterbacks that when we were in high school are now like gone.
Yeah,
All of them, somebody like Rogers.
can't wait to
like the only one I can think of.
yeah, I can't wait to watch them like wheel his old grandpa ass out there
He
tomorrow.
could die tomorrow.
This is a PSA. You will be listening to this before the Jets play. If you're a Jets fan, I want you to mentally prepare yourself for what will not be a great season.
This could be a huge letdown.
This
All the hype you guys have right now.
You guys could spiral. But you didn't hear it from me. I'm not saying that they will crash and burn, but I don't like the Jets. I don't like how old they are. I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, you like Brees Hall.
Yeah. Is he going to play?
Yeah, he's ready, healthy, feels good. He says.
No kidding. Well, they just have to.
Explosive last year.
They just have to wait 4 weeks for Dalvin Cook to hurt himself, and then
True. They can have 2 top-tier running backs on the IR with the end of the year.
What was the biggest takeaway from the Chiefs?
I read a lot of things this offseason. The Chiefs, might not be them. Like they're still probably gonna make the playoffs because they are the Chiefs. They got Patrick Mahomes. As a team overall, they might not be it. And that wide receiver group, if it doesn't figure it out, they are gonna struggle.
I would not have let Kadarius Toney get on the plane to go back.
Patrick Mahomes, like I still trust him, still my guy.
And
I mean, you got to say that though.
Well, and by get on the plane, I mean they played at home. That guy, what they did play at home? Yes.
Yeah, it was in
Arrowhead,
the Red Sea or whatever.
We allowed to call it Arrowhead still? Is that on the table?
I mean, the picture of the logo is literally an arrowhead. So.
Right. I'm just making sure that I'm trying to stay ahead of
there's a group of Indians trying to bring the Redskins back. So
I know. I mean,
I'm in for it.
And then maybe we can get the Cleveland Indians back too. I will say this is one baseball tangent. I hate the Guardians. Like it's a lame baseball name.
And Commanders. They went so boring with it.
It is. They in no way is it like fun.
No.
The Chiefs looked like they were really playing with like one of their hands tied behind their backs, not having Kelsey out there. That was a real issue, I think.
But Gray still had a good game, didn't he?
From the clouds. I mean, he contributed, right?
Yeah. Was Watson a tight end?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the tight ends got 76 yards, 5 catches
on 9 targets,
almost half his yards. Like a little less, about the third.
Yeah, I mean, Patrick Mahomes loves a good tight end.
He does. It's a safety net.
And again, we've been saying this. Many people will have it on record. Clyde Allaire is garbage.
Let him go.
I don't know why he keeps getting this like opportunity to run the ball. He's not had one singularly good season.
No, he just had a good college team to play on.
LSU.
Yep.
Okay. Because
out there going down fast.
Nobody's ever been a superstar running back in college and just been total dog shit in the NFL. That never happens.
No one. I was gonna say names, but I don't want to do that to anyone.
I don't think we need to mention Trent Richardson at this moment.
I wasn't gonna do it.
Oh god damn it!
Something fun's happening. Who we root for? I'm going Giants.
Pick 6, Cowboys.
Said rooting for, and I say picked them.
Yeah, and also another crazy thing about the Chiefs though was the Jones being like, "I'm not playing till you pay me."
That can also kind of show signs that like he might have made the smartest move. Losing.
Yes, well, that's a great point. Is imagine him saying, "I'm not playing. You need me." They're like, well, we'll see about that, and then
you go win by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and then like, well, no, your value's gone down, but you lose, and he goes, well, it looked like your defense was a little shaky at times, and looks like your offense wasn't clicking, and he's a big time player too.
He's a great player. Big piece to not have on your
team. And if he doesn't want to play there, might I suggest LA?
No.
Just throwing it out there.
No.
LA for the Rams.
No.
Not the Chargers.
No, he wants to play for a playoff contender.
We are Super Bowl champions.
Just because you are tied the first in NFL.
We are Super Bowl champions within the last 5 years.
Like hardly any of those players are still there.
Almost none, which is cool. It's my favorite, actually.
Washington Nationals.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you win the whole thing, and it's like on
young core and everyone's gone.
On defense, we have one safety and Aaron Donald, and on offense, we have
Stafford and some linemen.
Yeah, would say cut, but he hasn't been out there in a while.
There's no telling him.
You know what though? He held the clipboard on the sideline today.
Great.
Fantastic.
Did what he's supposed to. His team won. So,
let's play overhyped, underrated.
The Lions. I mean, they got.
This is confusing because they are certainly overhyped, but I
think they're overhyping this win too.
They could be doing that. That's a very Lions thing to do.
Congrats, you got the win. You did what you're supposed to. That's huge. Well, I mean, they weren't even supposed to win that game, but I think they're overhyping it. Like they were cheering, like they just won the freaking Super Bowl.
I do think that there was a lot of eggs in this basket, and this is just one of 17 weeks.
Game
so
one, don't blow that nut. Week 1.
But I mean, it's already been blown.
Yeah,
they
come back.
Let's hope that they don't go full Lions.
Let's hope they don't, because like, what do they got up next week?
Oh,
right here we got Seahawks. Oh well, man, you know what? 2-0 start, 3-0 start. Dang, Seahawks, Falcons, Packers, Falcons, Bucks, Ravens. You don't really play a team that could legit be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-0 by Ravens.
Yeah. I mean, I could see them losing to the Packers because that's just divisional.
Yeah, Packers, Buccaneers didn't fall on their face today. Seahawks, I mean, you can't just look at 1 week. They could actually come back out. They can also lose 4 games.
They could. This could go whatever direction the Lions want to go, it will go.
Yeah. Because that's interesting.
All right. I'm gonna say that the Lions are currently overhyped, but they're not underrated.
No.
I think that they
have a defense too with them now, and they got some wide receivers.
And I think the Chiefs are in a lot of dicey spots, but since it's so early, it won't matter.
And then as we'll find later, the Chargers charged it. So, your closest enemy in the West is already off to a bad start too. So.
Right. All right. That was a good Thursday. That was a great tasting of football, though.
It was a great start to the season.
A little sprinkling of excitement right away. A little Dan Campbell, a little Goff.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of Dan Campbell. He was excited. He was pumped.
He also, someone might need to teach him when to go for it on 4th down. He went for that 4th and forever on like his own 20.
19-yard line 4th and like 4.
What are we doing?
He ran it with the fake punt. That was a ballsy move, dude. Early in the season.
I guess he should have been punished for that. There's whatever. Shouts out to Dan Campbell. He does not give a fuck.
This next one surprised me.
Well, we got to do the score.
Oh, yeah. You do. That's you.
The Detroit kneecap biting Lions, 21. The Kansas City Chiefs, 20.
Nice.
All right.
0-1 Kansas City Chiefs. Love it. Love to hear it.
Well, not mad. All right. Here was a game that, raise your hand, honestly, if you were like, ooh, that'll be a good one to watch.
And you got young quarterbacks, so it's kind of exciting. You could be saying you're looking at the future.
Panthers, Falcons, Desmond Ridder, terrible.
Yeah, what the heck is his ratings? 111, but his QBR is 29.2. Doesn't seem right.
Well, because the rating loves that you completed passes and had a touchdown. No
interceptions.
Yeah, the QBR is like, dude, you threw it 2 yards every play.
Yeah, you literally averaged less than 10 yards per completion.
It's not great, right?
Yeah, no, it's not great.
So, and he got sacked quite a bit.
Yeah, 24 yards is a lot.
So, very fun. Very fun rookie, though, Bryce Young.
Yeah, I mean, he's came out of the gate pretty good looking.
You can tell, like, when you were watching this game, I saw bits and pieces of it here and there. I wasn't really, like, tuned into this one, but I wanted to watch him play. There was moments where he clearly was like a little panicked, little lost, maybe some bad decisions here and there, but it looks like he's kind of got the juice at times. He very athletic.
Yeah, he is. Even though he's super small, you like his little like high leg kick snap.
Yeah,
He gets that up there, dude. Like he's about to long jump.
it feels like some college shenanigans,
You
though.
get someone motioning right in front of him. He's gonna get kicked over. He's gonna like, kick that leg up, hit the
Imagine him falling. They just
motioner.
snap it 20 yards backwards. I love that for him.
That'd be awesome.
I did have the Panthers winning this one because I do not like Desmond Ritter, but Falcons played good defense.
The Falcons rushed the ball pretty well today.
I
That's
thought
what they're going to lean on a lot this year.
Well, think about that. Another fun rookie was Bijan.
Dijon Mustard Robinson.
The best play he made all day was on maybe like a little screen, but he just dead stopped, and the guy just went whoop, and he cruised into the end zone. I mean, we talked about it a little earlier. His rushing stats, maybe he didn't get enough carries, maybe
touch the ball 10 times on the rushing side,
but he had a big rip. He had a good average. He got absolutely scorched from within the 5 by Algier. I mean, that guy vultured the shit out of him.
A few touchdowns kind of sucks. At least one of them going.
Yeah.
Robinson would have been nice.
Alive or dead, Kyle Pitts.
I mean, he led the team in receiving yards.
Alive. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He did have more than 30% of all the yards catching.
Did Drake London just not play? No, he had one target. Wow. Okay. I guess Ritter.
Desmond Ritter doesn't like maybe his best wide receiver.
Yeah. Feels bad.
Also, I'm now realizing
Desmond Ritter caught his own pass.
Completed a pass to himself. I'm assuming that just
him and CJ Stroud did it today. I think is what it was.
Hell yeah.
Barstaff in like 15 years.
Yeah.
Be...
These rookie quarterbacks. Yeah. I guess Desmond Ritter is probably not a rookie.
Technically, but
first full season. Yeah. Very funny. It's no Mariota throwing himself his own touchdown, but
or Andrew Luck too.
Andrew Luck did do that.
In the playoff, Andrew Luck, or at least late season Andrew Luck.
Mariota did in the playoffs too against, I think, the Patriots. Very funny. I do think, though, that the Panthers defense was kind of a letdown.
Yeah, because that was one of their strong suits last year. They just needed some offense.
Yeah. I mean, I would appear they had no turnovers.
Yeah, no interceptions by Desmond Ritter. I don't see any fumbles.
No.
Oh, Carolina fumbles. They lost one. So, no,
Carolina
Falcons lost none. Sorry.
Yeah, Panthers fumbled through 2 interceptions, lost by 2 scores.
Yeah, -3 on the turnover column. That's a one way to lose a.
That's tough because I don't know who is. Shouts out to Miles Sanders alive.
Yeah.
Who's their best receiver? Are they like a receiver short?
Carolina?
Yeah.
Is it Moore not there anymore? He's gone, right?
Yeah. Adam Thielen. I'm feeling good.
Harris Marshall. Oh, Chinolto. I don't know if he's
LaVisca.
Yeah, he's a
the old Jaguars guy.
Yeah. He's good.
He is good. Yeah, they're gonna have to. I think they're gonna have to find somebody that steps up to be.
Their offense is gonna be lackluster this year. If Miles Sanders doesn't have a game, which he's no CMC, so when CMC couldn't win them games, so good luck.
True.
I don't know.
Game was boring. Bryce Young, hopefully, is their future. It looks like he's got some juice.
Yeah, you're looking at 2 teams that probably won't make the playoffs.
No, of course not. I don't think either of these teams are underrated or overhyped. I think they exist in this world that they are the Falcons and the Panthers.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Fuck them. Carolina 10. Meow. The Atlanta Falcons 24.
Yeah. Oh,
this one. Okay. All right. This is just Cincinnati fans. Listen, this is between the 3 of us. What the fuck happened
Who didn't even pass for 100 yards? I didn't even noticed that.
And you know what? The whole time I was watching that game, the announcers were being so soft. Well, he didn't really play in the preseason and his calf, and it's been off and on raining a little bit. Oh, the rain. What is he made of sugar? He just melt? Unbelievable.
Got the bag. He's done, dog.
Unbelievable. That's leave your excuses in the comments below. I'd love to just compile them so I can use them regularly, because this was awful.
I think it's like this could be easily one of the biggest surprises of the weekend.
All right, yeah. And I don't, you made the point that you think the Browns probably aren't nearly as bad as I want them to be, because Deshaun Watson is probably going to do significantly better than he did in like half a season last year.
Deshaun Watson, you got Nick Chubb, and you got Amari Cooper, and I can never say his last name, Njoku or whatever.
Njoku.
You have pieces on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have the defense? I don't know.
Apparently today they did.
They did today. Maybe, I mean, Denzel Ward's a good player. Shelby Harris, great player. Like, you got pieces.
Rodney McLeod, former Ram.
Yeah, there's guys there to do it. So maybe their defense is better than.
It's shocking to me that this was the Bengals never got out of the parking lot.
No,
they just were there to get killed.
Yeah, like they didn't show up.
And Deshaun Watson made some incredibly bad throws. I mean,
it was rain. Yeah.
He did a play where he got out of the pocket, kind of scrambled around, loaded up, and threw an absolute laser shot directly into the Bengals guy. And I was like, okay, I guess.
Still getting into football shape.
But what does it matter?
I don't know.
Because the Bengals never did a singular thing with it. So,
I mean,
is next week the battle for the AFC North?
Yeah, they go Steelers, Titans. So they don't really play a potent offense for 2 weeks. We got Ravens, 49ers. So we'll really see what this defense can be in like a month's time.
Yeah, I mean, they could get absolutely smoke checked by the Ravens and Niners.
Yeah.
Or they could play really well. I mean, as long as you
defense shows up, they're gonna kill these Steelers.
As long as you have Chubb, who can control a game,
100 yards a day, 18 touches. I mean, 6 yards per carry.
I mean, that's Deshaun had some big runs.
Yeah. I
mean, he's still got a lot of run in his legs, I think. So that's a big positive. But
Jerry Ford had 15 carries for 36 yards, but he ran 1 for 17.
So 14 carries for 13 yards.
19.
Good math.
Dude, that's a bad day.
They should have just given it to Chubb more.
Yeah, Chubb should have had take 7 to 10 carries from this guy, give him to Chubb.
Well, you know what? That actually, I bet Ford probably was. Yeah. Just get Ford out there to.
You don't want to hurt your workhorse already. It's week 1.
1 yard and 40 seconds off the clock is worth more than. But yeah, I mean, the Browns looked every bit as good as a real football team should.
Battle for Ohio went the way of Cleveland.
But now, don't forget, it's something like 2 out of the last 3 years or 1 out of the last 5, the Bengals have won their opening week game. So you don't have to hit the panic button yet, but if Joe Burrow doesn't remember how to throw the ball.
He knows how to sign checks. We might not know how to throw the ball anymore.
T. Higgins, 0 catches.
He just had a contract.
0 yards.
Yeah, that's weird.
Jamar Chase.
Oh, and they got another division game next week.
Yeah.
Against the Ravens. Oh, and then they got to win. Guaranteed win against the Rams. So they're back on track.
I don't know. We could be undefeated through week 17.
We'll look that up.
We'll fact check that.
Yeah, we'll do that later.
So firm handshakes to the Browns.
Firm handshake to the Browns. Do what you did. I'm neutral on them right now. I'm not surprised they won the game. I would never be surprised they won the game. I'm surprised at how they won the game.
That's kind of a fair point, actually. That I'm probably surprised that they won. I'm even more surprised with how they won. But I don't really value the Browns as a football team. I think I'm going to have to reevaluate.
I think they're a team that's going to be playing hard week 16, 17, 18, trying to make it. They're going to be there.
Yes, I think if I can just somehow
especially if they can get some games on the Bengals early.
Yeah, if I can reframe how I look at them, they will certainly have a winning record.
Yeah.
They have the opportunity to have a winning record. And who knows, even in this division, 10, 11 wins could get
Huge,
you.
huge. I mean, it's been huge every year.
Yeah, that's kind of your magic number. So I, again, firm handshakes to the Browns.
Yeah.
Also, they showed your mascot a lot.
The
Pretty,
Browns.
pretty good mascot. Yeah,
The
just that
bulldog.
dog, just that dog laying there. You didn't give a fuck.
Carried on.
Dude, that dog probably eats good.
You know what? If we did mascot talk, we have to talk about the duck real quick from 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Oregon
Yeah.
Duck.
All right, do it.
526 push-ups from that game, 81 points scored. I'd retire. I'd be done.
Do you think that they had to switch out the man in the costume?
If they did, he played it off really well because he acted dead.
Probably did not.
Could he eat food the next day? Could he lift his arms?
That's so brutal, dude. That's like a fun gimmick until you realize, like, holy shit, we're gonna pay
Portland
a
State.
Pee-wee football team to come in and I mean, they scored 81 points in like 3 quarters.
Yeah.
It was
Well, the worst part of it is like I didn't really watch the game, but like was it like a lot of field goals? Because that's what makes it a lot of, I guess you're at 81 plus then like let's say 74 plus
right.
67. That adds up really quick. But if you're doing like in field goals in there too, 81, 78, 75.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Your mascot, you're like, just miss it, please.
you're teetering on running out there to block it
You're
yourself.
You're still doing the 74 push-ups and there's a pick six. She's like, no.
The duck is on the field and he's taking out his own player.
Just go at it, dude. Yeah, no, I had to bring that up. That was hilarious.
That is very funny. Can you imagine though him just having just enough of this bullshit? He's like,
I hope he got the day off for at least the next. Let him skip the next practice.
True. I mean, what's he gonna do? More push-ups?
Yeah. Guys, I got yoked this weekend.
All right, I'm gonna ring him up.
Call it.
The Cleveland, I got that dog in me Browns 24. The Cincinnati Bengals, meow, 3.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. Man, there's a lot of cat teams in a row.
Yeah, I think you just want them to be cat teams in a row.
I'm just the cat bid is too good to give up if
You
we're
need to
being
go with
honest.
Colts too.
That's a horse. I know
Well,
my
you can put a
animals.
horseshoe on a cat.
It's a cat shoe then.
Try it. Try it. Let me know how it goes. Record it. Tag us.
Yeah. If you can get your cat to wear shoes,
Especially horseshoe.
especially a horseshoe, I'm in. This game makes sense, right?
Yeah, and then you know what? The score still makes sense because I was excited for Anthony Richardson.
Jacksonville and Indianapolis are kind of going opposite directions, but then the Colts decided, and you know what? If you're a Colts fan, this should make you so happy. You didn't, for the 10th year in a row, go and find an old aging quarterback to pay to play badly.
Too bad you don't have a running back.
Well, I wasn't going to say it, but
I don't know if it makes a difference in this game, but
he's never playing for them again.
it would have been huge if they had some JT back there.
Well,
Take away Anthony Richardson's 40 yards. They had 25 yards from running backs today on 16 carries.
Hey, shouts out Evan Hull. He got picked up in our fantasy league.
Yeah, for a massive yard.
That could be all the difference.
Like Anthony Richardson was the running back today.
Yep.
He was the quarterback today. I mean, he didn't have a horrible day.
He had the best rookie outing, I think, for quarterbacks.
Yeah, at least so far for sure.
I think the Colts really kind of let him go. They
had no choice. They had to. Again, look at the rushing game. They
right.
tried. Even they had to let him be part of the rushing game.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's true. But I mean, a lot of the other ones that you kind of look at, like if you go back and look at Bryce Young, it was pretty safe play calling a lot of the time. He didn't, have a lot of attempts or.
I mean, 4 sacks for only 8 yards is not bad either.
No, that's actually really good. I mean, that shows some awareness to get up into the pocket to not, run away from the defender because, at the NFL level, you will not run away from these defenders.
How fast you guys really are.
I mean, that's why getting sacked 4 times for 24 yards is brutal.
Yeah.
So that's
ruins a drive real quick.
He's very good.
Yeah.
I think he's got currently he's sitting at the highest upside for me.
Especially in his rap career.
He did come out and say he was very dedicated to the Colts.
But he made that rule or the stipulation with the Colts is like he's like, I gotta leave the stadium by like 9 o'clock on practice nights because I got my rap stuff. Gotta get to the studio, dog.
I'm sure they really love that about him.
Yeah.
He was the first one in to do game film, though. That report came out, I think, to counteract him
Yeah,
being like,
because no rap career is starting at 6 a.m. It's starting at 9 p.m. makes sense.
yeah, no, you got to go opposite ends.
Yeah. You know what? I would love to see him get a touchdown and just break a line real quick. Just
yeah. Well,
spit a line.
he should just have his own music play.
Pull out a MP3 player.
Yeah. Joe
Speaker in the other.
Yeah, Joe Horn, Sharpie in the sock, but like, holy crap.
Oh god.
Uh,
That'd be hilarious.
Trevor Lawrence is cool still. I like him.
Trevor Lawrence did what he's supposed to. And yeah, this team is really good.
They started slow though. They were chasing in this game, and then I think their defense snapped to, their offense started getting in a rhythm, and the Colts kind of, they're young, they're new, they're falling apart here and there, but
was one of the best pickups on offense for a wide receiver this season can be Calvin Ridley for the Jaguars.
That's an incredible signing.
Was he technically a signing last year? Was he a Jaguar last year? As he was suspended?
Yeah.
Yeah. He came back. He was, and it's like one of those comebacks where he's like, "Oh, is he going to be healthy still?" Yeah, because he fucking sat on the couch for
a year and a half.
And
he wasn't
injured.
He was never hurt to begin with, and he was always a good receiver.
Yeah.
That sucks that the Falcons. I understand why you're like, I'm just not dealing with this.
You gotta move on.
But he is going to be
huge.
They haven't had a receiver like him.
And you got small little pieces that go around him just perfectly.
Zay Jones is very good.
And Evan Ingram was a great tight end. Especially for this
dude,
scenario.
He's old as fuck now.
Yeah, he is. For this team, he's a perfect tight end for this team.
And obviously they still have very young talent in ETN.
This team is going to go pretty far. They're going to have a pretty good record.
Well, especially in their soft division.
Dang, we got Chiefs week 2 for the Jaguars.
Oh no,
dude! Do we see 0-2 Chiefs?
It's possible. It's extremely possible.
I'm here for it.
If Travis Kelce doesn't play and they don't figure out how to get Jones back on the field, and Patrick Mahomes is still trying to figure out who his go-to guys are, because certain guys just won't catch the ball for him.
If you look at this lineup, there's not many. You got like Saints, Bills, Chiefs, 49ers, maybe Titans twice, Texans twice. I mean, like
they could
just
be a 12-13 win team.
Colts twice. They're gonna play the Colts again in a month. Holy crap, that's pretty rude.
Yeah, get them early, get them often.
Just get it done. So if you end up playing them somehow in the playoffs, I know they won't play in the playoffs, but like
LOL.
That's wild. This team definitely can go like 14-3. I can see it easily.
I could too. I mean, they are. Trevor Lawrence, I feel like, obviously did not have a very good rookie year, but like that didn't ruin his career.
No, he stayed with it. He did a very Peyton Manning had him.
Yeah.
You learn from it. You learn the speed of the game a lot better.
He's very good. Yeah. So shouts out to PL. Shouts out to Duval. Jaguars are alive.
Yeah, they're a scary team.
And how long has it been since it was like, wow, the Jaguars are good?
2000s, I feel like, dude.
Yeah. When they had
Maurice Jones-Drew, right? It was like the last time I could think of it.
Yeah, I don't know if they were good with him though. They made the playoffs. They made the playoffs with that big quarterback.
Oh my god, I'm blanking on who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Blanking.
Oh, fuck. He was funny as fuck though.
Yeah. I like that they're back though. It'll come to one of us. We'll just blurt it out.
Yeah, he was a big guy though.
But I mean, I think the hype on the Jaguars is real for now, for sure.
I might even consider them underrated.
Yeah.
Not overhyped, but maybe underrated.
They're for real.
All right. Let's ring this guy up.
Yeah,
okay. Shouts out to the Jaguars. The Jacksonville. We came and ate your lunch. Jaguars. Meow. 31. And the Indianapolis Colts. 21. That was a joke for Pat.
Oh, cool.
He'll really appreciate that I did that.
Yeah. And right now when you hear this message of the group. Foreshadowing to your guest next week, maybe.
I can't imagine.
He won't follow through.
Can't imagine.
I'm gonna say it now just so he has to.
True. The gauntlet's been thrown or what?
Which I'm gonna shut out. I'm taking next week off. Already, I'm taking a break.
Okay. Early retirement.
Yeah.
I hate the Buccaneers.
I hate this score.
I hate Baker Mayfield. This unbelievable that he is just like how long till he doesn't win?
I don't know. Like I hate
the Bucks cannot be happy he is the quarterback. You just cannot be.
No.
There's no world.
Well, you know what? Tell me why they won this game. Kirk Cousins lost 2 fumbles is why. Really? I mean, honestly, like the three turnovers by Kirk. 1 interception, 2 fumbles. Because look, Rashad White, 17 carries, 39 yards. You didn't win that because of that.
No, I mean neither one of these teams ran the ball with any sort of
Madison looked good.
Effectiveness.
I mean, at least Cousins threw for 350 yards almost. Like the passing game in Minnesota is just fine. They need a running game. Hey, JT needs a landing spot, dog.
Well, that would work out pretty well for him.
Be kind of interesting. Holy shit! Reach out. We can advise that. We'll get it done.
True. Actually,
that would be huge for Minnesota.
I think we need like 10% of this.
Yeah.
We'll just take a 10% cut. We'll set them up
5% and just post Cottonwood Legends Media for at least a couple of years on your
show. That's actually better for us. I like that. Okay, that's smart. Well, that's a great business mind.
Yeah. We're going for the long term. Season 3 is coming out next
week. If we get the funding.
We're gonna change venues for season 2.
Yeah, welcome to the new dungeon. The Vikings can't run the football.
No. And you can't live on the passing game only.
Unless you
don't turn over 3 times.
So we always talk about Kyler Murray being like all-time bad body language guy. Justin Jefferson, holy shit.
So saying trade away Kirk Cousins
I think
Anthony, get JT in.
I don't know, like Kirk Cousins not like okay.
He's not bad.
Here you go.
Love to hate Kirk.
Because he is so aggressively above average that you're like, why you get us in positions that should win and then we don't win.
Yeah. It wasn't even prime time. Like,
no, this is crazy. This is crazy. Kirk Cousins did have too many turnovers.
No, 3. I mean, he is the reason they're in the game. He is also the reason they lost the game. Like,
Justin Jefferson not scoring a touchdown really made him mad.
It makes me mad. Makes me mad. Rashad White did horrible. Makes me mad. Justin Jefferson did really good, but just didn't get it 1 touchdown. I mean, I had Jordan Addison on my bench, but I was going to start them both.
You know who surprises me every year? Mike Evans. He is.
I never want to draft him in fantasy.
No,
like he's old.
He's old as dirt.
6 years ago, I thought he was old.
Yeah. Well, he scored a touchdown this week, so prepare for a drought unlike any other.
Good.
He probably won't score again until week 10.
Trade him away right now. It'll not be a bad thing.
No. Whatever. I mean, he also could get hurt at literally any moment.
Yeah.
He's got to be like 33.
Yeah, he's up there. If not, he's gonna be older than me.
Place your bets now. How old is Mike Evans?
Throw it out there. Oh my god.
Younger than us?
Motherfucker, don't play that, dude. He's 30. I don't believe that. That's false.
Holy
Bring out
shit.
the birth certificate, dude.
Yeah, I am 12. He's been in the league for 20 years.
He's broken like he's 38, dude.
Holy cow.
Just in the wide receiver years, he is old.
Drafted in 2014. All right.
Yeah, I guess he's just been around for almost 10 years.
The more you know. Shit, I should have been drafting him more frequently.
Yeah.
I don't. It's 26-0.
Yeah, I can see. What was it? Yeah, there it is.
Oh, Lord.
The top screen. I think I picked the Giants too.
I almost am certain I picked the Giants to win this game. So that's cool. Kirk Cousins figured out. Vikings will be fine. Their offense looked pretty good.
Do the Alex Smith. Don't turn it over. I mean, you win this game. Like,
I'm concerned that they actually can't run the football, though. I feel like I've said it like 4 times. I need to reiterate. I'm scared they cannot run the football, and this could be the outcome of a lot of games.
I mean, he proved he could put the game in his hand. 33 or 44. That's a great completion percentage.
It is.
Just the interception, the 2 fumbles. I mean, the fumbles are what hurt the most. The interceptions are going to happen if you throw 44 times. You're going to get one probably.
Yeah.
That's tough. I mean, you go 80 attempts without an interception, that's considered really good. So you throwing 44 in a game, you're gonna have probably one interception. It's the 2 fumbles, dog. I think one of them really wasn't his fault. Actually, I think it was a bad snap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still on you though, homie.
Yeah. Sorry, it goes in your Can you imagine giving centers fumbles? That'd be very funny.
I know. It goes back to it.
But Baker didn't do any turnovers.
Yep, and they won the game, 173 yards,
So
2 touchdowns.
what did we learn?
Don't
turn the ball over.
-3 on the
Yeah.
turnover difference. That's just it. It screams you can't overcome negative differential in the turnover game. It's so hard. It's so hard.
Yeah, even if the Bucks didn't hardly get anything out of it, really. I mean, 20 points is not like a notable amount.
And how many was it? Because they were giving a free field goal.
17 is a notable amount of points when you're the Vikings and you threw for 300
touchdown because of the like a fumble or a touchdown or something like that in this game. You win it.
or a field goal.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right.
Do it. Rack it up.
The Mayfield turning into a pumpkin will happen.
Oh,
I promise you. Basically is.
This was a Vikings loss, not a Buccaneers win. I can tell you that all day.
Yeah. All right. Congrats. Firm handshakes. The pirate ship rolls. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20. The Minnesota, God damn it, Kirk Cousins 17.
Yeah, that's checks out. Holy shit.
Holy shit. Kirk, my boy.
What a wild game.
Oh, Pat's online.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Can't be a side guest, but Starfield shouts out. Sponsored, not sponsored. Wish we were.
Oh, before we get into the next game,
I'll stream.
Well, we have an account.
Yeah. What were you gonna say next game?
Then before the next game, I was brainstorming some ad ideas.
Right.
And I think that if Juice wanted to work together, I would drink every J series. I would drink all the J series.
He would definitely do it. He would do it.
I would, me personally, I would drink all of the J series and give them all scores. And they would be fair and just. Because the last one I had, this is going to sound crazy, would buy again. Pretty good.
New ones from when I was 21.
Yeah, I think so. I drank.
Tastes like piss.
I drank. No, stop. We need these people.
they're better now. Apparently,
they're so much better. I drank a blue lemonade or something. It was.
I'll try it next weekend.
It tasted. Look, full disclosure, it tasted like malt liquor, but it was blue and there was a little bit of
doable at 10 o'clock in the morning.
If you're 22 for legal purposes.
Mentally, I'm 22.
Yeah. So if someone knows someone that knows a guy that we'll do the J series challenge. It'll be fun.
I'll take a shot of it.
That's probably all you would need.
It gets better with more drinks though.
This stuff is basically gasoline fluid.
Also, I have no clue how quiet I've been. My mic's been so much lower than when I tested, so we'll see. It's be fun.
Fuck.
Hi,
I feel like if you've been looking at it though, it's probably okay.
I keep just my arm's dying. No, we're good.
We need to get a little stand.
Yeah, this is again. Season 2 is a new location.
Season 2.
We're coming. We'll get there.
All right. Titans, Saints.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised if either team won this. I would like, yeah.
You know what surprises me though is Derek Carr didn't play like a loser.
Yeah, no, I mean that honestly, that didn't really surprise me. Derek Carr is a good QB. I think he was over in Oakland.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
Vegas, Los Oakland.
The Los Oakland Raiders.
Los Oakland Raiders. Yeah, like I mean, the guy made 2 Pro Bowls, and it's not like
I know his numbers are good, and he did it with some good players. He did it with some bad players.
He's got good wide receivers. You might be talking about one of the better wide receiver cores, especially if Michael T is back.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be talking about one of the better wide receiver cores.
Yeah, I mean that
Rashid Shaheed is the Sheed.
How old is Michael Thomas?
Oh, we got the quirk.
Yeah, I need to know.
Michael Thomas older or younger than Mike Evans? We don't know because I remember his birthday. Both 30.
That's absurd. Michael Thomas seems like a guy that's 35.
Michael Thomas is actually younger than Mike Evans, though, for sure.
Oh yeah, if you told me I had to pick, I would have certainly picked
And
Michael Thomas. But
he's got a great year.
here's who sucks. This is gonna be who sucks on the Titans. And I'm gonna name them all. Ryan Tannehill sucks.
Get him out.
DeAndre Hopkins doesn't care. He doesn't suck, but he doesn't care. He got his money. What does he care?
Did you hear he was rejected by so many teams when he was trying to sign a contract?
Teams didn't want him.
Yeah.
Gee, I'm shocked.
I don't know why, dude. It's Diop.
How old is he? 30? They're all 30.
I swear to God, right now.
If he's 30, yeah.
Send the mic down.
We're just gonna
Do this pod
more
by
down
yourself.
than usual, or
Do this, yeah. Do this pod by yourself. Oh, that's so close. 31. Hey, the same month as me.
How is he older than Mike Evans? What is happening? Is this like they stayed in college longer and that's why I'm confused?
Maybe.
All right, whatever. Derrick Henry is not, it's still too early in the season for him to fully activate.
I mean, the problem is you can't expect Derrick Henry to win you the game because they're just gonna stack the box. Like, why
Well,
wouldn't you?
because Ryan Tannehill will throw it 34 times and complete less than half of them.
Less than half. I'm putting 8 in the box for Derrick Henry. If Derrick Henry beats me at that rate, then what was I ever gonna do?
What was the point?
Like, yeah.
Ryan Tannehill cannot throw.
But if I would stack 8 in the box and Tannehill beats me, then I'll fucking change my game plan. But
He's so immobile. He's so inaccurate.
he wasn't even a QB coming out of like college or whatever, right?
No,
Like,
I whatever.
he's a wide receiver and it's showing you more now. Like, get him out.
I don't know why
they
they
should
keep,
suck for Caleb Williams.
they should.
Could you imagine? That'd be crazy.
It'd be more worth it to the Titans to rid themselves of Ryan Tannehill.
Actually, Michael Penix, because they love UW quarterbacks. They only drafted one, but
It's one more than a lot of teams,
I like him some Jake Walker. The guy had heart. Wasn't great in the NFL.
but he was strong.
He was strong.
My,
Broke hands a lot.
my favorite play ever did was throw an interception and then force a fumble on the guy running it back.
Best linebacker.
Unbelievable hit. I mean, what do you want from I think the Titans defense actually didn't suck.
No, because again, we are looking at a good New Orleans team. I mean, Jamal Williams didn't have a great day running the ball.
There was a Chris Olave scare where
He got hurt.
he did leave the game for a little bit, but I think it was anytime that's like a leg injury, I'm like, did he blow out his knee or is he cramping?
Yeah, it's week 1.
I don't know.
A lot of cramps.
So he looked like he might have, I don't know, banged his knee or something, but he came back in, but he's very good. Michael Thomas contributing again is very funny. So
yeah, I can ride a New Orleans Saints taking the division.
Yeah,
it's not a strong division. What
Bucks,
Carolina, Bucks, and Falcons. So I mean, that's
I mean, they have to be the.
I'm not throwing like
no, they have to be the odds-on favorite to win the division. I would.
And they just proved a little more today. They won a gritty game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they threw 1 interception, 1 fumble loss, 3 interceptions by Ryan Tannehill. So I mean, they won the turnover game. They won the turnover game by 1. They won the game by 1. So correlation, I think so.
Checks out. I also think it's maybe only a matter of time before the Saints kind of get the run game a little better.
Yeah, I mean, you get Kamara back in 3 more weeks now too. If they can win a couple games while he's gone, I'm not saying Jamal Williams is trash, but compared to Alvin Kamara, there's better.
I mean, Panthers.
I love Jamal Williams is a great backup, great secondary choice.
He is a starter.
He's a great
starter,
person. But I mean, you got Panthers, you got Packers, you got Bucks. They can go 4-0 in his absence.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Well, he's only out 3 games.
3 more games. He's out.
No, he's out 3 total. I thought he was out
4 total.
Yeah, no, he only got suspended for 3.
Oh man.
Which is
more pissed that a trade didn't go through. I tried to get
so arbitrary.
But James could be have the best team in the league now.
Yeah, well.
I don't know. My things from it is New Orleans Saints have a very strong chance of winning that division. Their receivers are them. Carr was a great addition. I don't think they're winning the Super Bowl.
No, of course not.
Carr's not going to win a Super
They
Bowl.
they could win a playoff game though.
They could. They could be a team you don't want to meet.
And I think the Titans are going to have a
think you're a couple losses away from just
bad year.
actually letting Tannehill play the rest of the year because then he's just going to get you.
Well,
I mean, you could. I mean, no shot, dog. They could be 0-4. Chargers, that's an easy L. Browns, if the Browns team that we saw today shows up, that's another L. Bengals, if the Bengals of yesteryear show up, they're 0-4.
Yeah, they are. And then they get one maybe reprieve game
with the Colts, and then right back at it.
Ravens. I mean, this could be a bad start to the year for them.
They're getting easier down the line, but like
but you're competing against the Jaguars now. It's not just the Titans division
for a wild card.
Yeah,
you're doing it as the Titans. You're not going to win that division.
So shouts out to the Saints. We go marching.
Sad day, Derrick Henry couldn't find a different team.
Yeah,
dumb signing D-Hop. I got nothing else.
Yeah, the Tennessee burnouts, 15. Boo. And the New Orleans Saints go marching in, 16.
Yeah,
that's a.
This one's quick because
this game didn't matter.
The game was quick. I mean, it was done.
All right, quick recap. Brock Purdy still played well.
Again, all he has to do, we didn't have like a preseason thing or anything like that. Make him Alex Smith, and you're gonna win a Super Bowl. You have that team set up right now.
Yeah, they might have the best defense in the league.
Yeah, Bose is excited. Like,
you have unbelievable offense with McCaffrey, who could score on any play, Debo, who could score on any play, Brandon Ayuk, who is really coming into his own.
Brandon Ayuk is gonna really thrive too with the Kittle, Samuel, McCaffrey being in there. Like,
yeah. Well, if you're the third option and you're him, that's such a sweet place to be because he'll get the ball a lot.
Side note, I love the small little amounts of preseason fantasy football talks are like, oh, don't be hyped on Christian McCaffrey because when Elijah Mitchell's healthy, he's gonna take snaps from them. Five snaps. Christian McCaffrey, 22 snaps, 3 receptions, 25 touches. That's where you want to live as San Fran.
He had the most ridiculous run of the day.
It was a great run. Still didn't win me a fantasy. Kenny Pickett, big hands, big loss. I don't know. Like, it's just not.
Well, I think it's widely noted his hands are small.
Yeah, no, that's the joke there. Come on now.
All right, big hands, Kenny Pickett.
Big hands, Kenny Pickett. Because, all the stuff at the end of the combine makes sense.
So we did this bit last year. I'm out on Najee to start the year.
I was never in on the last year. I picked up Jalen Warren in anticipation for Najee to be shit.
Next week we can revisit. I might
only
be back
had 6 rushes though.
Like, I know. Well, this is what I'm saying is,
but he had 24 and 1, so 5 for 7. Take away the 24, he was 5 for 7.
He's explosive. What can we say? Explosive.
Robinson was over there, Deontay Johnson. Like, they have like a decent wide receiver core of your secondary guys.
They got a junior, a second, and a third on their team.
Oh,
wow.
So many losses they're gonna have in the first 3 weeks.
True.
Yeah, no, I'm out on the Steelers. I was super surprised when I was watching the Sunday NFL Countdown, and there were 2 of the fucking hosts picked the Steelers to win this game, and I was like, no,
really
shot. Alex Smith was like, you fucking kidding me? I'm taking the 49ers all day on this. I don't know what you guys are doing.
If Alex Smith is the guy being like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, you guys are stupid.
That's crazy. Yeah, that seems like some home cooking being served, but Kenny Pickett, I don't know if he's good or bad, or if he's just a guy that can fill the spot.
I mean, what's the depth chart look like? They drafted him to be the next guy, but
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying is how long do you let him? This is second year.
It's the type of thing where you let him go, and if he just sucks, hopefully.
Oh
God, you got to try to suck for something. I don't know.
Yeah,
is this a big race year? Trying to see who can be the worst.
You
have a lot of teams.
There's so many good quarterbacks, though.
Shower thoughts I had this morning or yesterday, whatever. Well, that's when I showered. What teams are a QB away
from what, making the playoffs, or just
being relevant? Like, they have the players around them, and like one QB, and they're gonna make the playoffs. Like,
Seattle, but they're too good to be bad.
That's the problem. Like, you got.
I think any quarterback they drafted will be better than Geno.
Like, okay, go down the AFC East.
Yeah, none of them need it. Patriots.
but they don't have the pieces. That's the thing. Do they have the pieces? Would you really
Well,
say-
maybe you go the Jets then if you don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to be there that long.
Yeah, that's true. But they're not like I don't think the Jets are like a shitty team.
No, I don't either.
That's the thing.
Right.
So AFC North. I don't know if the Steelers are a QB away. I don't have a
either.
great team. You literally have like the defensive player of the year and TJ Watt. Like
Dude, he had 3 sacks in that game, and it just was like someone's
he had
trying.
a
But
fumble recovery too, right? Like
uh-huh.
the guy you have.
You're down 30 points, and he's like, "Oh, I'm still gonna get you." You're like, "What the
You have
fuck?"
Allen Robinson, Deontay Johnson. I don't even know who Calvin Austin is. George Pickens not bad.
No,
Fairmouth is not horrible. Like I mean, your run game. Maybe that's a team that can look at getting GT too. But
yeah.
I think if they got GT, then you could start talking about their QB away. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the whole AFC South is
Basically,
QB's young.
yeah,
So
the Titans. You could argue the Titans,
The Titans can be argued. You have a running back that is literally like
the best
top.
in the
Great.
last 10 years.
Yeah, and then D Hop, if he comes back to any form
To
of
carrying?
yeah, any form of D Hop,
Yeah.
you could be a QB away.
In the West, you would argue
The most be the Broncos.
Yeah.
But Russell Wilson could be the same. It could be the same thing as the Jets.
Yeah.
Russell can like do it, and then you're just looking for the replacement down the road
Mhm.
kind of thing. East, I mean,
none of them.
to a QB away. No,
No.
Commanders are a lot more away than a QB.
Right.
The North, the Bears are a lot more. The Lions, I don't think a new young QB changed anything for them.
No.
The
Packers
maybe love.
I think you would have to wait to analyze that
Yeah,
one
'cause
until
they have a good defense. They do.
until the end of the year. And if they barely miss it by a few games, and you can look back and clearly be like, well, yeah, Jordan Love fucked us.
Yeah. I mean, you got a lot of young QBs in here.
Yeah.
The Panthers, the Saints, maybe they can prove it that they are work. Maybe a QB away with their car. Bucks,
They'll take a quarterback, but that's not going to be what makes or
Yeah.
breaks them.
the run game was just lackluster today. Cardinals might prove it when they go 0-17, try to draft Caleb Williams, but then he goes back to USC because he doesn't want to play for them.
What if you're Murray? What are you doing? You just like signed your contract. You're like not gonna.
I don't know.
He has to get traded, right?
It's a weird scenario. It is really, really weird. The Cardinals are the weirdest. Not even an uphill,
No.
like good roller coaster with quarterbacks in the last like 5 to 10 years.
It's just
Like,
been like
draft where they got that one guy. Oh my god,
Rosen.
Yeah, and they traded him away the next year.
Yeah, because he was terrible.
Like they have not.
They don't know how to draft a quarterback, and then they get Kyler Murray, who's actually like pretty decent. Just a terrible attitude guy.
Yeah, and
And-
those guys go down fast.
And also like can't
They
make
ruin teams.
he can't make reasonable plays, and I feel like he can't be coached. I don't know what his deal is.
I have no clue with the Rams. I don't know about them.
I mean, a quarterback wouldn't make us
No, yeah, that's true.
better or worse. We're like the second youngest team in the league.
And the Seahawks again. It kind
Maybe.
of almost like with the Broncos and the Jets is like Geno has a year, but then you can argue that if he doesn't have a year, is it the QB kind of thing?
Right.
I
think
think there's a
most,
couple teams, but
most notably, if the Packers and Seahawks get to the end of the year and let's say they have like 9-10 wins and they barely miss a playoff spot or something, and you look back and go, well, the quarterback might have been
the
it.
Seahawks have receivers. They
They're
have running
very-
backs. Their defense is not horrible. It's not the greatest, but
Bobby Wagner still lives, so
yeah. All right. So in all,
It-
the 49ers.
49ers shit stomp the Steelers 30-7. Next.
Yeah. But please don't play 17 weeks Steelers.
Yeah.
And a surprise score as we just talked about.
But this is very funny
But
though.
again, it's the team that they played.
The Cardinals, I think, almost won on accident.
I mean, Joshua Dobbs came out and said, I don't even know all the names of my offensive players. Like, what do you think was going to happen today? Like, and he almost won the game. He didn't almost win the game. Like, I don't know who almost won the game for the Cardinals. Oh, it was the defensive touchdown. That really helped.
Yeah, their offense was terrible. I mean, they really scored.
No interceptions. Shouts out Joshua Dobbs from that. But he did have 2 fumbles. But it's also because he ran the ball, not the ball. Never mind.
He fumbled 3 times, only lost 2 though. So,
Jeez. Put some stigma on that guy's hands, dude.
so I mean, if you just like consider that like the Cardinals offense scored 9 points and their defense got a good touchdown,
Reminds me of the Broncos back.
the Commanders stink.
Yeah, Sam Howell. If I mean, he's not it yet. I'm not saying he's done, but 6 sacks for 46.
I know.
Was there like a fumble sack in there I didn't see?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he did like a
horrendous.
no.
It's just a young guy thing where you just do the go back left, oh, go back right, oh, go back left, and then you're just like you already like you're 14 yards back. You're like, what am I doing? And then you just
You're like,
go
well, I
down.
can't throw it now.
Yeah.
he's playing like Tecmo Bowl.
It's just a bad boy. This is a game of just two teams that are gonna win maybe 4 games between the two.
The annoying part is the Commanders might be like extremely 500. You know,
I don't know. You got Terry McLaurin, Brian Robinson's not bad.
I feel like they don't throw the ball to Scary Terry enough. He's super good. I feel like they just don't give a fuck.
I don't know.
We threw the ball 31 times and only 4 of those were in his direction.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's not
7 to Jawan.
that's not
is he
correct.
getting double team though? That's like
Well, then how come no one else is doing anything? The quarterback
that's
is
what I'm saying.
bad.
They don't have good players.
I know.
Terry.
Yeah.
Antonio Gibson's
Brian Robinson is good.
Brian Robinson had an okay day. I mean, you'd like to see a little more kick yards than 19 carries.
Yeah. No, I agree. Shouts out to getting shot.
Yeah.
He's still got it.
If you the Commanders are
I don't know.
they'll
I guess the more you're pointing this out, and I just am like looking at their roster, it sucks.
both these teams are just many pieces away from contending.
They're
full rebuilds.
I like
the Washington Commanders don't even know what their fucking team name is. They're talking about changing already again.
Well, did you hear why though?
It's because they lost they didn't get the
naming rights.
Yeah.
Some guy, when they announced they were gonna make a new team name,
what a fucking failure.
Just started claiming every name possible that he could think of, and then they didn't bother to check, and they just used it because his whole goal is just to get paid out a little bit for it,
get some money, dog.
and they just thought no, so they went a whole year selling all that merchandise. Now he's like, well, actually, I own this, so there's probably some legal ramification there. Their lawyers are not doing their job, which is fun. Let's play over under Cardinals wins this year. I think it was set like extremely low. I would set it at like 3.5.
See if we can find it. See if it has it. 3.5. I'm taking the under. Honestly, I'd probably take the under.
You would take the under on 3.5?
Yeah, like projections, do we?
No.
Oh, you gotta get on the mic, homie.
Calvin, what are you doing, dude?
Are you making pick'ems? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see just stats. I don't see any projections. I don't know. I would honestly, if I'm giving 3, I'm taking the underdog. Like loss. Maybe a win against Falcons.
It just depends. But is Murray playing at all this year?
As far as I know, no. Like I don't really see many wins for them.
I don't think they ever beat the Niners. I don't think they ever beat like division winners. I don't think they ever beat. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
I see like a 2-15.
That's
if they're lucky.
Yeah.
We could be looking at 0-17 team. The first.
I mean, 17? Yeah. Well, I guess if the point is they're told to lose, they will lose.
Yeah, you brought in a quarter. You cut your veteran quarterback. The other one's hurt, and you bring in a quarterback with like a week before the season, 2 weeks before the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll give you that. Let's lock him in at 2-15.
Sounds good.
Arizona 16. The Washington name has been redacted for legal purposes.
Meow.
20. There's no cats here.
I'm just expecting it in the future. The Washington Bobcats.
Oh, claim it.
Claim it.
If someone wants to do that for us.
Yeah, just do it under Cottonwood Media. LLC. Also claim that too.
Also.
Kidding. It's not. This is
another game that didn't matter.
No, this was pretty boring.
CJ Stroud, rookie quarterback. Let's just talk about him.
The late notification though. No Mark Andrews. That was fun. Didn't really matter.
Was he sick?
I don't know. I didn't read into it. I was making breakfast. I didn't care.
Okay. Well,
it wasn't in my main fantasy league. I didn't care anymore.
The Ravens didn't care that they were playing the Texans either.
No, I mean if we're talking about another team that's gonna probably lose double digits for sure, it's the Texans. I mean, we're talking 4 wins.
I think all right, here, say something nice about the Texans. CJ Stroud played pretty good and did not throw the ball away.
He completed it to himself too, I think, right?
Yep.
The other one. CJ Stroud 0 yards. Better than what's his nuts for -6.
Congrats.
He had 0.
Shuts
First
up.
completion too. That was his first completion. Was to himself.
Really?
That's the
That's
bar
it.
stat.
That's an NFL
Who was
trivia question.
CJ Stroud's first completion to in his NFL career. The answer is CJ Stroud.
That's you know what that'll make you some money someday.
If you're a bar host, write that one down in a quick
That's funny.
especially if he stays in the league.
That yeah.
Damon Pierce did what he could. I mean, this team is just
Is he
trash.
supposed to be better than this though?
Is
I mean,
Robert Woods your best wide receiver?
yeah.
That
Well, yeah, because he's old
is he
and
30?
No, he's much older than
Is
30.
he 30?
31.
Every wide receiver is 30 or 31 right now. We're gonna pick a wide receiver from the rest of the games and see if they're 30 or 31.
All right, I agree. If we know them, they're probably.
I can't believe he's that young. I thought he was like
Oh,
36.
he's had enough surgery to be 36.
He is old. Like that's bad. This team is bad. You got CJ Stroud. Suck and build around it.
Yeah, I do feel bad for him because he's like, what am I doing?
He's not as bad.
Their defense blows. Their offense is in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Now let's say something nice about the Ravens.
I mean, you do what you're supposed to.
Lamar lost the ball a lot.
He turned it over twice. That's not good.
He was running with the football.
This is huge. Dobbins done for the year.
Yeah, that's not good if you're a Ravens guy.
Like, is it just the Ravens? Like, you're gonna lose one of your starting running backs right off the bat.
Yeah, that sucks.
Dobbins out the whole year last year to start out really quickly.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah,
we'll rewind the tape and check. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you do? The Ravens defense is very good. Hey, alive or dead, OBJ. Alive.
He showed up today, 2 catches, targeted 3 times.
And he had 2 pretty big pass interference calls for himself. So moving the ball.
There you go. I think the Ravens got a good little cushy game to start out the season because that would have been rough if they played a real opponent today.
Yeah, I think Lamar Jackson didn't look very sharp, but I clearly didn't matter at all.
I mean, they're gonna. I don't know. Who's in that division round? Top of my head again. I already forgot.
What in the?
And they have a chance to win that division. Slim, maybe.
The Ravens.
Yeah, because you got Bengals, Browns,
Steelers.
I think they finished above the Steelers for sure.
They will certainly be better than the Steelers.
The Bengals and the Browns.
I think they'll be better than the Browns.
I think so too. I think the Bengals should still. I hope the Bengals we saw today aren't the Bengals we see going forward.
Yeah, otherwise it's the Ravens to win.
Yeah, it's Ravens and the Browns, but I think the Bengals win. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough year because they're gonna be fighting for a wild card most likely.
All right, Houston. Just try to find better weapons.
Yeah, you need
everywhere.
To find a lot of pieces.
It is shocking how bad your team is.
You need to find them now. David Collins. Yeah, I don't know.
Shout out to CJ Stroud though. He's gonna probably get his ass kicked for 2 years.
Yeah.
The Houston Texans 9 and the Baltimore Ravens 25.
Houston baby Texans.
The Houston baby Texans.
Yeah. I didn't get to watch most of this game. I actually kind of baffled by the score.
Here's the only thing you need to know. When the Packers play the Bears are the Bears. Okay.
Touchdowns, Jordan Love.
Here's what disappointed me in this game. Justin Fields didn't want to run more.
He led their team in rushing. He led the game in rushing.
I know, but he needed to run more. And then the second thing that bothered me is he pretended to play quarterback more than he should have.
He threw too much.
He had a really great throw. He had a really great touchdown throw. It was a tough one. And then he would just do like dumb shit. Whatever. You're right. He's not necessarily a quarterback, but he's not the worst passer in the league.
I mean, 1 interception, 1 fumble. That's tough.
The fumble was bad though.
I mean, they lost the turnover game by 2, but they lost the game by 18.
And the interception was comically funny. Like the Bears guy, like tackled him, like just planted his shoulder into his chest. The guy just stopped, turned, and ran the other way for a pick 6. Like unreal.
The Bears have no clue who the running back is.
Roschon Johnson, Donta Foreman. How did he end up there?
Because he had a couple of years. I mean, talk about a guy that like had so much.
I know.
I think,
Well, that's what the Panthers will do to you.
I think the Bears will be a long season if they don't figure it out.
I don't know.
I don't think they have how many DJ Moore's a good wide receiver. Never mind. I don't know.
Chase-
Darnell Mooney.
Chase Claypool.
Jesus.
I know. That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's gonna be a weird year for the Bears. I don't think it's gonna be great.
They don't have a superstar running back. They don't even have an identified running back.
Except for Justin Fields.
Right. Now, let's say something nice about the Packers.
You have a great defense.
They killed the Bears like they always do. And Aaron Jones had a great
day.
catch and run.
He had 2 great catches. 1 for 35, 1 for 51.
Pretty good. I think Aaron Jones is going to play a huge role this year.
I mean, he didn't even run the ball the most. AJ Dillon did the most, which is how I thought it was going to be. I thought AJ Dillon was going to get a lot of touches, but he did. But for 19 yards, he might not be getting many more touches. He had 12 for 12.
Yeah.
Take away the one longest run. He had 12 rushes for 12 yards.
That's not good.
That's bad, homie.
All right.
I don't know. I think the Packers are maybe a little overrated after this game, but we'll have to see.
This is interesting. I don't think the Packers have any wide receivers over the age of 30.
Oh yeah. We gotta play this one that's 30 here.
DJ Moore is probably definitely like 30.
Like the oldest guy here, dude.
I know.
Chase Claypool's like 26.
Yeah.
27.
All right. DJ Moore is my final answer.
Can we count anyone that caught a ball?
Yeah. Yeah. Who?
Because I go like Aaron Jones maybe.
Aaron Jones would
He's
be
not a wide receiver.
All right.
We're gonna do a stipulation. We are gonna pick a wide receiver, but we're gonna also pick someone who just caught the ball.
Yeah.
So DJ Moore, that's our.
We think he might be the oldest.
26. Yeah, see that. I didn't think he was gonna be 30.
No,
that's why we went with
Aaron Jones,
our actual pick, and he is 28. Ooh.
I don't think there's any 30-year-olds.
I don't think there is. Like Darnell Mooney is definitely not 30.
No, he's young.
25. Cole Kmet might have been actually best bet.
You think?
He's like 27, 24. Yeah.
He's even younger. Damn.
I don't know who Tyler Scott is. There's nobody if I don't know.
Yeah, they're just like a
young, yeah, 21.
He's like 45. You're like, what the hell?
Monte Foreman might be like 28, 26. Oh god, I clicked out of it.
Yeah, we're trying our best here.
I'm trying. I'm on the thing. 27.
Yeah. Look at all these young guys.
26, 27, right?
Yeah.
25, yeah. Romeo Dobbs. Yeah, he's young. Yeah, 23.
Super young.
I don't even know who this guy is.
That's 22.
Yeah, there you go. Luke Musgrave. Oh, I know the name. I said it.
AJ Dillon?
AJ Dillon. I think he's younger than Aaron Jones.
He's got to be.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah.
So we couldn't even win this game.
We couldn't win. We did our best.
We did our best.
We
literally chose the 2 oldest. We really could have.
So
we just went down the whole line. The highest we saw was like 25. Yeah,
right.
So we did our best.
Firm handshakes to us for identifying that the Bears and Packers are very young.
A lot of crappy draft picks over there.
Oh yeah. And if you guys enhance, tell us which names are upside down.
If you get to a certain amount of likes, we'll start revealing picks slowly.
Sticker by sticker.
Yeah, we'll just go over there.
Oh, I like that. That's great incentive. They would love to see how
you guys get to tell us who the best teams were. Draft grades.
Because ESPN loves everybody.
Final projections.
Can't wait. All
right, wrap it up.
All right. The Green Bay Classic Pack 38. The Chicago the Bears 20.
Oh, fantastic. I gotta watch 5 minutes of this game. And I watched a third down or a stop on third down penalty by Greg old Kareem Jackson spearing a guy in the face and knocking him unconscious. And then
that's a technical foul.
Jimmy, very elusive Garoppolo running for a first down and 3rd and 7. Fantastic.
Hey, many people have been saying this for years. Man's got wheels.
From what I got from this is Russell Wilson didn't have a great game, but he didn't do anything to lose that game. But he also didn't really fully do anything to fully win that game.
True, but he was like very consistent and
only missed 7 completions, 27-34, only 170.
It was short passes, short controlled passes,
which is very what's his nuts. I don't know, Sean Payton-esque.
Yeah. Well, you just gotta hope one of them goes big.
Look at Micah Thomas, 150 million receptions in one season.
That's numbers actually correct. I don't know what you do other than like, I mean, this is crazy because all around performance wise, the defense did probably enough to win, only
Is-
giving up 17.
Yeah, I mean -1. We Denver won the tournament battle.
Yeah,
We still lost the
no
game.
interceptions, no fumbles. It's just the offense. You're probably right. The offense didn't
I mean,
do what it needed to
The rush
do.
game was bad. 22 rushes for 94 yards. Like
No.
really 21 for 93. If you take away Russell's one thing, so
Mhm.
he probably a little over 4.5 yards per carry. It's just this average per completion needs to go up at 5 yards. It needs to be more around like that 7, 8, 9, 10 yards per completion.
Right, like Jimmy was 7-7.
That's he only missed 6. There's a lot of completed passes in this game.
Yeah.
They were 47 for 60.
Now, I
50.
will say that I don't think Jimmy was really ripping it down the field either,
No.
though. You know,
And shouts out, maybe the Vegas this defense is pretty good. I know as a Bronx fan, I know we have good defense, and it's slowly going to go away, sadly, but it's still there. A lot of the pieces are there. So,
you guys jammed Josh Jacobs.
yeah, which is a first.
I mean, he didn't do anything.
Was that also a sign of him just literally signing that contract like 4 days
Yeah,
ago?
this might be fat Josh Jacobs.
They said he came in as healthy as could be. He's been working on his own kind of thing because he knew he was going to play football this year.
Okay, smart.
So I don't know.
So smart Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Maybe not football contact ready Josh Jacobs.
No. I mean, as a Broncos fan, if we lose that, like I was saying earlier, if we lose to the Washington
The Washington Nationals.
So, hey, shouts out Washington football nationals, Washington baseball nationals. If they lose next week, then the season's done. Throw it in. Give me Caleb Williams.
All right.
We win next week. We're right back on track. I don't feel like
No.
it sucks to lose this game. Never gonna be like.
I mean, your schedule is.
We got Dolphins, which it's gonna be a tough game. But then you go into the Bears. We don't know the Jets, and we don't know these Chiefs really.
No.
God, what the fuck?
Chiefs, Packers, Chiefs.
What are you doing? I'm like old football sandwich.
If you guys get out of the first 8 weeks and you are say 3-5, that might not be the worst.
I mean, yeah, because you got hard Dolphins, hard 2 Chiefs,
Bills,
fucking Vikings. Holy crap! Did it get easier at the end of the year? No, we got the. Where's our losing record teams?
The
Texans. Thanks.
The
Commanders. We are our easiest opponents next week. That's what I'm saying. If we lose next week, wrap it up, send everyone home, trade away all the pieces.
I think the Rams have the hardest schedule in the first 5 games.
Congratulations.
Well, I don't know, but this is what I'm talking about. They say if you have a bad year, you'll have an easier schedule. Where? Is the NFL so good now that there is no
what happened to that?
easy schedule?
Also, we have 2 very perfect wide receivers to pick from.
Okay, this should be easy, right?
It should be. I think Portland's like 28.
He's definitely not 30.
I think Devontae is close.
Devontae Adams is probably.
I'm gonna go Devontae as my pick, and we can obviously pick the same person.
Yeah, I'm reviewing these names, right? Austin Hooper's old, but he's a tight end.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah, I mean, it counts as a wide receiver in my mind.
Okay. I'm leaning Adams or Hooper. Looking at the Broncos, those guys are all pretty young.
Sutton's like the oldest guy there.
Yeah, and I know he's certainly not.
We'll look at Sutton because he was going to be one of the picks. I think he's 28, 27.
Yeah, nice. All right, so I think I'm going Austin Hooper.
You're going Austin Hooper. All right, I'm going to go Devontae Adams.
I think
he's probably 29. 30. There it is.
Nailed it. We know.
We got to see Austin Hooper here. I think
he might be 28 or 9.
I was gonna say 27.
Yeah,
28. No, there we
go. So Devontae Adams, we know 30-year-olds.
We're 1-1 right now. 1 out of 2.
And to be fair,
we couldn't even get this.
Couldn't even got the
previous. We're 2-0. We got the oldest one possible.
That rules for us.
If there was a 30-year-old, then that's where we fail. So we're 1-0-1. Let's say that
we'll take a tie.
We can't win.
I'm shocked that Jimmy Garoppolo did okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I say okay very loosely because I mean, you guys
take the score away and just look at the stats. You see the Broncos win, but
yeah,
that was the story of the Broncos last year. So
yeah, Broncos defense will hold them in it probably, and if Russell gets hot, then you guys are going to be okay.
Yeah.
And I think if Jerry Judy comes back and is effective,
that's
that
also
could
you're
be
missing Jerry.
that could be very helpful. I mean, he's one of your more seasoned wide receivers.
I like Sam Samaje P Ryan though coming out of the back.
B Ryan.
Great small addition in P Ryan. So
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Yeah. I think the Broncos. Yeah, I'm excited
Until next week, and then the season's canceled.
Yeah, I'm not doing the pod next week for Bronco related.
Have to put a camera on you at all times.
God.
All right. This is the Las Vegas roll the dice Raiders 17 and the Denver Broncos 16. No, actually, Denver Russell didn't throw an interception today.
Yeah,
Broncos 16.
That whole TikTok of like we're gonna do the TikTok till Russell throws more touchdowns.
And in fact, two touchdowns is a
good start.
Yeah.
Also, I hated seeing Josh McDaniels' face.
Oh, I hate him more than any.
Dude, he's such a horrible coach.
He is.
That's actually what hurts the most about the loss.
Is he the luckiest coach that's ever been like given teams?
Multiple tries.
I mean, you and I hate him for very same reasons, but I don't know how. And we've said this a million times. I don't know how you're allowed to be a head coach for a team, destroy it from within, leave in the middle of the year, and go back to the team you left. I don't know how you are. That's collusion at the highest level.
Never get another try after that.
I mean, he just ruined the Broncos. He fucked with the Rams. It's like this guy he's the dumbest.
He's horrible.
He gets so much credit for like cradling Bill's balls for 10 years. It's crazy.
Josh cradled Bill's balls, McDaniels.
Put it on a shirt. Just him holding up a nutsack.
Our Instagram shop is gonna have so many hot shirts in the future.
Yeah, as soon as I figure out how to make one.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
It's just disappointing. Josh McDaniels can fucking.
All right, let's talk about a sadly close game. I thought this was gonna be kind of a blowout. It was in New England, but still, I didn't think it was really had a shot. But I didn't realize Mac Jones threw the ball 54 times. Holy crap! I was like, dang, he threw for 306 yards, but I looked at it, I was like 5.9 yards for average. 54 times.
Yeah, man. Just whenever I think of Mac Jones, I also think
the guy who
gunslinger. Just loves to throw it.
I want Fat Mac throwing it with a cigar in his mouth.
I think the crazier part of this is the New England Patriots, between passing and rushing, had 76 plays.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
and usually that would indicate that you scored more than 20. Conversely, the Eagles would have lost this had they not had a pick six.
No. Yeah, I mean, the Patriots had a better or lost the turnover game by one. Huge turnover.
Was this like a Super Bowl hangover? Feel from the Eagles. Hurts wasn't spectacular.
You know what it is? You know what it really is? Miles Sanders was the fucking piece you needed. Let him go.
Can we pick a 30-year-old? It's Boston Scott.
Boston Scott, yeah, it's not AJ, not Devontae.
Are you sure it's not AJ Brown?
AJ Brown's like 28.
Is he that young?
You're not claiming it, right?
No.
I'm canceling that right now.
All right.
He's 28 saying it.
I don't.
Fuck, is he even near that?
Wow.
26?
All right.
Why
did I think he was so old then?
You want to enter him or be a shot? Like, Juju. He's like
no.
28.
Yeah.
Ty Montgomery. That might be a name.
Yeah, that could be a name.
From the Raptors. I think I'm going to go Ty. I think I'm going Ty. I don't think he's 30. I'm going Ty just because I want it'd be really cool.
Okay.
You want Ty?
No.
I'm going Ty.
Okay.
So good. 30 years old, January 2020 or January. Oh my God.
January 22nd. There you go.
2020. Yeah.
Born in 2020.
Oh.
That's all right. I might be fucked here.
You got Goddard. You got.
I know it. I
DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, DeAndre Swift.
Scott.
Boston Scott feels like he's old as fuck to me.
Right, we're canceling out Juju, but I'm curious. I think he's like 27, not 26.
Yeah.
He looks so stupid.
Tough career.
Hunter Henry?
No. No,
He's up there.
no, he's not.
God damn it. I'm really good at
I
this.
feel like Hunter Henry's like late 20s, right?
28. That's pretty close. I said up there. And it's
Okay,
was 30.
all right, fine. I'd have been more impressed if he was 29.
What about Mike?
Mike Gesicki. No,
No. Okay.
I'm locking in on Boston Scott.
Boston Scott, locking in. We're gonna do it. Looking it up right now. 28.
Shit.
Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. It wasn't like a
Hell.
25-year-old.
Damn, Boston Scott.
I don't think there's anyone else.
No.
Daughter, maybe.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh wow. Okay, he's older than I thought he
I
was.
played for Dallas for a while.
That's fair. All right.
I
So
think there was only one 30-year-old, and I fucking nailed it. Let's go.
is Ezekiel Elliott not 30?
Oh shit. I mean, let's look. He's gonna be up there.
I like this game. That was a fun little bit.
28. Damn, dude. We are 2-0-1 right now.
He's beat up though.
Yeah, he's beat up.
Wow. All right. So at the end of the day, I think Hurts' little Super Bowl hangover didn't play ultra great. The weather wasn't perfect.
He played an Alex Smith type game.
He did. I mean, the Eagles' offense looked like it got kind of stagnant, and then luckily their defense just killed so early.
Which they have a great defense too.
It top 5 defense.
They got one of the best defensive players in the draft too. So late because of
issues. For legal purposes, they're issues.
Yeah. I think the Eagles will be fine, and I think the New England Patriots won't be.
I think they played maybe better than they should have.
I think they go loss, maybe win.
Well, look at the Cowboys just like heat check.
They could be 0-5. That'd be beautiful.
Is it 33-0?
Was that Pollard?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
TP in the end zone, just wiping his ass with the Giants. Yeah, it's gonna be 33-0 at the start of the third quarter. Okay.
Fantastic.
So this is a good demo for us. We usually don't record this early, but there's no need to wait
for during the Sunday night game, but we're normally like
after half.
Yeah, we're
setting up in the third quarter.
Always do the game.
Yeah. All right. I like this recording time.
Season 2 is new.
We're working it.
New season, new me.
New season, new me.
God, what a stupid fantasy. Shouts out. Is that a good fantasy football?
That's a good fantasy football name, especially when you come in almost last place and now you're off to a winning start.
No proof yet. Not too.
Well, I know Tony Pollard. I don't know how many touchdowns he has, but if it's more than 2, I'm in trouble.
I have access to ESPN right now. He's about to be have the mouse.
All right. Let's just agree that the Eagles are going to be good and the Patriots could
be 0-5.
Firm handshakes.
Yep.
And also, if you're a Patriots fan,
go fuck yourself.
Agreed. Sorry. The Philadelphia Eagles 25. The New England.
New England? Is that how they say it? New England?
It is now. I think I just had a stroke. The Patriots 20. Wah, wah. The fat Jones.
Fat Mac. Shouts out to Sonny.
All right, I like that. Game of the day.
This is a great game, and I only got to watch like a last half of a quarter.
A quarter of a quarter.
Quarter of a quarter. Dude, shouts out to playing baseball like in September. But I mean, well, we had 700 passing yards between the two teams.
Yeah, that rules.
The kind of lopsided rushing yards here.
Well, it's kind of lopsided passing yards.
Yeah, it is very lopsided passing yards.
Tua almost throwing
Kelly got a lot of touches
for 500 yards is absurd.
It jumps out though. That's what he was doing last year before he got
I know
mentally reset. Like I think they rebuilt him.
He did get the factory reset, certainly. But yeah, I think we forgot, and he certainly forgot, that they were just killing. I mean, they have maybe the best wide receiver duo in the league. They have
Jalen alongside Hill. It's really up there.
They have sufficient running, I guess. I don't know.
I cleaned it last year and I got fucked because Tua got fucked. Miami's winning that division. I said it last year, week 2 or 3. I'm cleaning week 1.
I'm with you.
I don't think the Bills are going to be as Billy as they were in the past.
No, all right. It's a bold take, but I think
as long as Tua can keep his head off the ground. That's my little asterisk on it. If Tua gets 2 concussions, it's null and void. Contract's null and void.
2 concussions and you're out.
Yeah, 2 concussions and you're out. Contract is out.
All right. So I'll say that's a good prediction from you. I don't know if I love it. I like it. I don't know if I love it.
Also, I know exactly what I'm picking already for the wide receiver.
For the old guy.
Yeah.
Braxton
Too
Berrios.
old, actually.
Um,
I'm looking at now.
so
It's actually be tough. I think he is too old.
Austin Eckler is still very good. Tyreek Hill is maybe the best
Hill.
still.
I traded for him in fantasy football. I really wish that would have got accepted. Oh, God.
What do you do if you're the Chargers? Why do they always lose these games?
Actually, as a Bronco fan, keep your coach. But no, fire your fucking.
It turns out that Staley,
Stanley. It's Staley.
he's not it. I don't know.
Dude, you have a defense, which is so weird. You have Khalil Mack, you have
Derwin,
Joey Bosa, Derwin,
Asante
Jackson,
Samuel
like,
Jr.
They got people. They got dogs. Like
SJD. I didn't know he was a Charger still.
Turn the ball over.
No, I know. This is
Miami turned over twice.
This is why I don't know why the Chargers always lose these games.
You had Austin Eckler run for 117. You had Josh O'Kelly run for 91. You lost this game.
I mean, on 32 carries, they had over 200 yards.
That is fan-fucking-tastic.
It's absurd.
I don't know. Miami won this game, but Chargers lost this game too.
At the very end, when it was time to move the ball, what happened? Sack.
Yeah, Miami came in hot. They got a hella sacks right there.
It's like two.
All three of these are like right at the end of the game.
I think they were. I mean, it was just
at least two of them. There's one on 2nd and 20 that was huge.
One to end the game.
4th down one. So yeah, they got
the problem is, right, the Chargers always, for whatever reason, end up in this exact position where they late Sunday afternoon are having to throw the ball to win the game. And you
get a good right game, right? So
I agree. I mean, they'll probably.
I can see them being 3-1 going into the Cowboy game, though.
Yeah, they could smoke check them.
Damn.
All right, let's play pick the receiver. Keenan Allen.
I think he's like 34.
Are we trying to pick exactly 30?
I thought it was closest to 30. You can go over though.
Yeah. Well, Mike Williams.
So I'm out on Keenan Allen. I have a different pick.
You think he's I
think he's too old.
Yeah, he's certainly older than 30.
I think he's 34.
He can't be that old. 33, too.
Oh, damn. We would have been pretty close. 31.
31. Wow.
It wouldn't have been the 30. I don't know. Again, there's not always a 30. I'm thinking Tyreek. I think he's like 28, though. This is a shot in the dark.
If you think Tyreek, all right.
I think he's too young.
29.
Okay, he's only 29 and a half, too. It wasn't like a close, like maybe he was
30. He's yeah, okay. Give me Mike Williams.
I think he's 28.
He was USC kid, right?
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah, shit. Okay.
We have a chance here. I don't think we can stay at wide receivers. No. No.
Yeah, Keenan Allen was the one probably closest.
Yeah.
If we're playing
Gerald Everett, maybe. I don't think so though. 29, yeah.
Close.
That's close. So I think we nailed it. We're at 29 or at 31. It's another tie.
Another tie.
We couldn't win.
We couldn't find the 30-year-old.
Could have lost. You can always lose because you go too far away. We found the closest. That's the tie.
That's the tie. Yeah, all these guys are.
We did really good though. That was really good round.
I
was way off on Keenan though. I thought he was way older.
I mean, he's Mike Evans to me. I feel like this fucking guy's been around for 20 years.
He seems old as shit.
I couldn't tell you why.
Wide receiver years, he is the ancient one.
He knows all of the secret arts. Do not quote the scripture to me, which I was there when they were written.
Oh man, no, I feel bad for Justin because he sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you on that.
No, I mean, I just don't know. Like you're saying, I don't know what's wrong with this team. I don't know if you give me this roster, this team should be in the playoffs. Apparently, if you show me the coach, I'm gonna have to say no. I don't know
because I think he just makes some of the worst decisions at the worst times.
Yeah,
you're right though. Their defense should never give up 36.
Should give up 466 yards
passing.
That's crazy.
So,
Miami Dolphins in the playoffs. The Chargers are definitely a wild card fighter, but games like this, they lose games like this, they're not going to make it.
I know. This is a classic chargering.
Yeah. Wrap it up.
All right. The Miami, we love throwing that ball Dolphins, 36. And the Los Angeles, someone turned out the lights Chargers, 34. Oh,
Womp womp.
here's the game of the day, in my opinion.
The another surprise. I mean,
Actually,
if you
actually
even
surprised.
from a Rams fan, so it's like
Yeah, no, I having the Rams show up today in Seattle and like play okay in the first half, and then Seattle just play like dog shit in the second half.
fuck are the wide receivers that you guys threw out there? Tutu Atwell and Puka Nakua.
Puka, that's my new favorite guy.
BYU guy, he got lit up by UW. So I recognize the name immediately too. I was like, where? Like I know he's not a wide receiver for UW.
So this was the first time that two receivers under the age of 25,
Was he 30?
him and Tutu had more than 100 yards in one game since 1958 for the Rams.
Oh,
I said that's made up, so that's a good one.
I can't remember. He was connected to UW in some way. I can't remember if he committed to UW and then backed out, or he transferred after his first year or something. He definitely went to UW for sure.
Yeah, well, it seems like you guys get all the cool players.
Yeah.
He played unbelievable.
I can't believe. Yeah.
He had like two drops that were pretty bad. Van Jefferson had like an unforgivable drop.
Is Van Jefferson immediate number 3 now?
No, because he's bigger than everybody else.
Where's Tutu from?
Texas, somewhere in the South. Oh, Louisville. I thought he was from. I know his guy is like
5'9".
That's what I'm saying. We just got like we've created a whole team of like whatchamacallums.
Yeah.
The classic slot guy.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna win you the game. Actually, Puka's like 6 foot, isn't he?
Could have fooled me. He looks small out there.
6'2".
Holy shit! Why does he look so small out there? He's lying. That's a lie. Isaiah Campbell is not 230.
6'1". He's taller than Van, dog.
Not if they stand by each other.
Man, you got those long cleats, homie.
Yeah.
Really goes to dig in. No, the story of this game is Gino not that guy anymore. You got the. You know what? Are we 2 for 2 on guys getting bags this offseason and then just not showing up?
Yeah, that checks
Gino,
out. Mm-hmm.
Like less than 5 yards per completion.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, or attempt or whatever.
Right. Well, the problem I think he was having was in the beginning of the game, he led 2 drives back to back of 75 yards for a touchdown and a field goal. And then I guess the Rams defense tightened up on those short outside passes. Kenneth Walker's still very good. That guy's
he's healthy, he's gonna be huge for him.
He had a play where he like went low pad level and just fucking killed our guy. And the only good part about it was he lost all momentum when he hit this guy, because otherwise he was going for another 15.
No turnovers.
No, it was
no
like
interceptions, no fumbles, not even like a own recovered fumble. That's crazy.
Yeah,
a clean game.
Yeah, and it was Seattle looked like they were playing ultra conservative, ultra safe, and then they weren't getting the 5-6 yard runs on first downs in the second half. In fact, they had like 1 yard in the second half.
Who's the starter?
Oh, guess.
I mean,
it's Cam.
It's Cam. Damn, dude.
I know.
It might be Corinne here soon.
Well, it was funny because every time Cam ran, he would run into a brick wall, and then they'd bring this other kid in, and he would get like 4 yards. And it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, your rushing game doesn't scream
good
excitement.
No, but we were consistent.
3 touchdowns on the ground. That's poor Matthew just throwing for 334 yards. This is 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
He threw the ball into the 5 multiple times, and then they figured out they could score from there. We scored on the biggest play of the game was 4th and 1, and we went for it and scored a touchdown from the 1. That was the backbreaker.
I know I'm picking because there's not many choices here.
Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett's my choice. Van Jefferson was second. I actually even looked when we pulled him up, so I wouldn't have cheated. But
Van Jefferson is too young.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett is the only choice.
I think the best we can do is a tie here. Oh, we don't nail it. We have every 30-year-old we picked. We are 3-0 on pickable 30-year-olds.
That it couldn't have been anybody else.
This game might be long.
Yeah,
like
this is a fun game.
Do it forever because we can only do it. But I think we can do it in like other ages too. And
like every week we find
we can do every week because we'll start seeing names.
Right, but no, but you're not saying positionally. We could say pick the old
running back.
pick
A certain age.
pick the 27-year-old running back.
I like this. This was a fun time.
All right, what if we have to make 3 picks throughout the entirety of it?
So we don't ruin it.
Yeah.
So we
So
only picked 5 today.
yeah, so that's good. And
Yeah.
then next week we can say wide receivers or running backs that are 29.
I think the key to it is we can only go with our picks.
Yes.
No more peeking on.
Yeah.
About.
Mm-hmm. Because that could be
This is
information.
fun.
All right.
This is fun.
Play
3-0-2. 3-0-2 is
Yep.
a good overall.
Play along at home too.
Yeah, don't
You
cheat
know.
though. Don't be a little bitch. Cheat.
I'll know if you are.
Yeah. You get them all right. If you go 5-0, you cheated.
So here's the deal.
The Rams them?
No,
Okay.
I complained how bad we looked today for a lot of it, but Stafford looked very good.
I mean, you run into a brick wall in the 49ers next week. Holy crap.
Yeah.
If you come out of that game as a win, though, write me down as somewhat of a believer.
Yeah, I think it'll get better though when we get to play like maybe a bad Bengals team.
I mean, if you can come out
2-2,
week 6, 3-3,
I'm pretty happy with that.
because then you're running into Steelers, hopefully 4-3, Cowboys. It's a 50-50 game. 50-50 game. You already beat them in their place.
Mhm.
I mean, you can
We
still
might
get
be
500 record.
We
by year
might be
2, so.
500. This might be.
You got Commanders. You got
we could
lowly Giants.
we could probably beat Commander Saints Giants at the end.
It
I
sucks
mean,
if you had to fight for your last game last season.
yeah, that does suck. Maybe they'll have already clinched and we can just gift
I
one.
think if you can stay under double-digit losses, that'd be pretty nice. 8-9 season seems.
That seems pretty fair. That seems pretty fair. They're extremely young. Our defense is not very good. I say that after they only did like 13 today, but I mean,
I wasn't sold on Gino last year. He just had a freak year. I was hoping.
Gino missed a few passes to wide receivers that just killed our corners, so that probably doesn't happen every week.
The hyped up Lions next Sunday morning. Damn. Well, they're gonna get.
Look at this. This is unbelievable.
We're gonna.
Yeah, this is just
live reaction.
DK Metcalf makes me so mad. Why he still like uses that binky mouth guard. I have no idea.
DK baby Metcalf.
He is such a loose cannon. I mean, he seems like the kind of guy that you can be like nana boo boo to, and he'll just like cry. So like the play is over. You're like, whoa, where did DK get this hit in? On the opposite side of the field, ran around and just killed this guy.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
No penalty. And so then McVay's yelling at him. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. They call a timeout. The entire time, I guess, during the timeout, people are just egging him on. They start the game up and he just loses his mind. 15-yard penalty. And that's what absolutely just ended the game for Seattle. Was him.
He had not a great day. Any touchdown, I guess, is good, but like
his touchdown was nice because he ran this route where he went up, faked inward, and then just bang left, and he was more open than.
Is Tyler Lockett dead?
He got concussed.
Okay.
And the hit that concussed him was not, I'm gonna say it, necessarily the cleanest hit.
Good. Fuck the Seahawks.
But it was.
This is a Seahawks hating podcast. I'm not even a Rams fan.
I don't hate the Seahawks anymore.
We hate them.
I don't like when they win because then I gotta.
Next week is a huge Packer Seahawks fan.
It's almost impossible to be
makes
that.
Sense to me because they meet in the NFC Championship all the time.
But then he always wins.
I'm a huge Bronco Browns fan. From the 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
they met like 7 times.
All right, that was a good one.
Yeah, wrap it up.
The LA Rams. We're not dead yet. 30. And Seattle Seahawks 13.
Sea chicken. Yeah, and to wrap up the Sunday night game that's happening right now, it's a blowout. That's like
live look in.
Live blowout. Like we can talk about what we see right now. Dak Prescott only has 117 yards, so it's all what? Are there just 2 interceptions or like they touchdowns?
Yes. Look.
One.
Scroll up.
Well, one's a touchdown here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. The Giants just aren't. Well, you know what? You can't get a lot of yards if the Giants don't move the ball. Everything is short field.
Yeah. This is
I mean, Daniel
Pollard
Jones got
only has-
50 pass yards.
Pollard only has 53 rushing yards. I guess what quarter?
We're in the halfway through. I get the third is almost over. All right.
The 2 touchdowns, 53 yards is not bad.
I'm scared to look at my phone.
But Dak Prescott, actually, if you give me the QBs, oh my God, Daniel Jones 7 of
I know.
15. So it's the Dallas D. The Dallas D is running this game. Saquon Barkley, dog, you should have left.
Oh no, big pass. Oh, terrible throw. All right.
We're not gonna do the 30-year.
No, we're gonna save it.
I'm
I'm gonna ring this game up though. The Dallas Cowboys, infinity.
Yeah.
The Giants, 0. 0. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, this was week 1. What do you guys want to see in week 2? Because we're gonna keep playing the game. We're gonna keep playing guess that age.
Yeah.
And then
switch it up, switch the age, all that. Running backs are in different. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
stay tuned. We got a pick 'em coming out this week. Week 1 did not go well. Week 2 will go great. I'm certain of it.
Yeah.
Just don't copy off mine.
Copy off of it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have my picks up.
Just
changing them as I go.
Bowling league starts. It's pretty good.
Sign out.
I got nothing left.
It was a good first week. I'm excited football's back. It's as Mariner fans, it's rare for us because we get to watch baseball and football at the same time and be excited about it.
True. The season's off.
Second year in a row. Mariners are a little bit of a shitter, but
we're not dead yet.
Not dead yet. No, we play the teams that behind us and then ahead of us. The end of the season.
They're just gonna bury them.
Coming to net up or shut up in about 2 weeks. So
see ya.
See you next week. Peace.